Hello everyone and welcome back to Willistoria. Now we're continuing on the final dungeon here. Oh, and the music changed. I was gonna say it stopped, but it just like started very quietly. Oh my god, huh? You guys made it after all. You ought to meet the boss of the monster dimension. Accept its power and you'll be unstoppable against any monster. You can protect anyone you want. We will protect people with our own abilities. We will not turn to monsters just to fight monsters. Stop this, Skeledrus. Oh, I will. I'm stopping you guys. Okay, I should have healed before this, but whatever. Alright, we got Skeledrus. Alright. I really don't know what to expect this fight just looking at him. Okay, I love how inexpensive Ember Dynamics is, by the way. Oh, that reminds me, I should set up the Fortress armor first on top of that. Oh, and you have that. Okay, that hits 3 times in a row. And I'm assuming he gets 3 attacks in a row, so which means he could potentially hit 9 times. Oh my god. At least that didn't... Wait, what the heck? The game just froze. The game is stuck on that frame. However, if you listen carefully, I can still, like, do stuff in the menus. I'm hearing battle sound effect. I have never seen that happen before. Was that because I used Fortress armor? No, it can't be. I've used that skill countless times. Hold on, I'm gonna reset the game real quick. I obviously can't beat the game like this, so... I have never seen a glitch like that before. Was that the game, or was that RPG Maker messing up? I'm gonna use a Fieldstone, too. Let's make a save here, just in case. Hope that doesn't happen again. I've seen RPG Maker games crash before, but typically when they do, they leave like a bug error. Like they have like a little pop-up that comes up with the error, but no, it's just the whole screen just froze during the animation. An animation I've used a lot, so I don't know what the heck happened there. Oh, now I can't use Fortress Armor first turn. That's Skeledrus' real strategy. Well, let's hope that doesn't happen again, because I fully intend to use Fortress Armor once more. Was it something the boss did? That's the only thing I can think of. Oh. Okay, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we use Ember Dynamics. Alright, I'm just gonna use Elixir on you. Counter... You do have a lot of, like, special moves, or physical attacks. Wait, no. Honestly, dare I say, this might be a good fight to use a Contract of Revival. You don't have any, like, moves like that. And Wind of Regen. Yeah, set up counter. Can't use that. Okay, let's use some bombs on this fight. This is clearly meant to be, like, more dangerous anyway. And set up marksmanship just because. Hold on. Get that off before we do any more healing. Meditate. You can do Contract or Revive. Do it on him just because he just in case he dies. Let's see here. Petal Blade again. And there's not an item that just removes status ailments, so... Yeah, I gotta say, items, like, really aren't that useful in this game. I mean, we have, like, the big bombs, of course, but, like, aside from that, like, the items, like, really aren't that special in this game. Then again, maybe that's the point. Maybe, like, the dev wants you to, like, spend way more time focusing on, like, the regular attacks and magic system instead. Which, in that case, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Like, you can, have the items, like, be a backseat and just be, like, a crutch if you need them. Like, I've played RPGs where there are so many items that it's practically like an item-based game. It's perfectly fine to do the opposite, though. I need you alive. Does this remove status ailments? No. Well, it does, just not the ones I need it to. I fancy use Holy Orders. Ironically, typically because he's one of the first to die. Typically. Oh no. Oh, good. I'm doing this mostly to remove the poison. I don't think Rubia needs it. Alright, and with that ring that gives him like more critical hits, I'm expecting like at least one or two of these to go critical. No. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, yeah, I think that's a good item to have on him. Yeah, critical hit moves on characters that hit multiple times is typically a good idea. Nice. Alright, now do this to remove your own poison. We're getting to a point in which I should start to think about putting the buffs back up. This is a very first world problem, but like if I put this on her, I'm not going to know when her attack and defense buffs go away now. It's because there are so many of them. Alright, good. Everyone's a little better now. You know, I think there are ways to make it so all those attacks come out at once and it looks way more snappy. I know you can do it with one of the on-fly plugins. So one of the more common ones, too. Like, it might actually be in this game already. We're almost done with this fight, but I'm going to set up Ember Dynamics anyway, just in case. normal attack, and honestly, yeah, let's just go all out. We got this. I'm mostly just healing him in case there's like another boss right after this. The game has yet to do something like that, but you never know. Like, it is the final area. I lost? Yep, we're gonna rub it in by doing 2 more critical hits on top of that. That right there, like, what if he actually went into a second phase? Like, that's kind of what I was talking about. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think there's been a single boss in this game that's had phases yet. Typically, you just defeat it and then it goes away forever. Crusader said we should meet the final boss. This isn't over yet. That's a little meta to actually call it the final boss in the game, just saying. Also, the game did not freeze that time. That was still a very weird bug that just happened, but whatever. We are going to fight the final boss. All preparations ready? This is already a point of no return, so yeah. Oh, you look final, alright. Oh, more humans. We're stopping the monster dimension from intoxicating the human world. You're so different from Skeledrus, begging for power. It was amusing to buff him a little and see what a human would do with such power. Now that Skeledrus opened the monster dimension, we can infiltrate the human world so much easier. No, not on our watch. He made a mess, and we're going to stop this apocalypse. We're not letting the world turn into a monster world. The monster energies have created enough trouble for us already. The monster dimension is disrupting the human-monster nature balance. This balance must be restored. I don't want any more monster energies ruining our peace. Yeah, I like that every character gets to say something there. I'm assuming there's one of those for every party member that you could potentially have at this point. Humans, you amuse me. Let's see how you're going to fail with that tiny bit of power you possess. Alright, that is nothing like what the overworld sprite looked like. No, counter. No, what am I doing? This is the final boss. Use the bombs. And I can set up Wind of Regen turn 1. That's real good. Whoa! Oh, that is... Why'd that do so little? This must have multiple forms. Unless... Oh, is this a boss based around healing? Do I have to do it, like, all in one turn or something? I have not seen many fights do that kind of thing. Honestly, I kind of... For as much as he has less regen than, like, any boss we've ever fought. I'm gonna set my buffs anyway, screw it. You know, there's a boss in Light Crusader that has always been, like, kind of iconic to me. The, like, second to last one. Like, it's a boss that kind of scared me as a kid for a couple different reasons, but, like, the gimmick of the fight is that it has the least health of any boss in the game. And keep in mind, this is the second to last fight. However, it's the only boss that can heal itself. And how it heals itself is like it summons a crystal that, like, floats around the room. If it touches you, it just drains your whole health bar in, like, a second. I think how fast it happened just kind of scared me as a kid, but I don't know, that's always been, like, an interesting, like, gimmick for a fight to me. Like, oh hey, let's give a late game boss a really low health, but give it, like absorbing skills to compensate for it. Like, I've talked before how I typically hate bosses that heal themselves, but, like, gimmicks like that, I think, kind of make up for it. Like, it becomes less a damage race at that point and more like, oh, okay, so I have to, like, do all the damage in one turn or in a short period of time. Like, win or lose, it's a fight that's over very quickly. Like, that's kind of cool to me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that a bit how the final boss in Final Fantasy XIII worked? I haven't played that game in ages. I remember liking that game. I know some people don't, but this is the shell that you have broken. Shell, what are you hiding? My final form. He's saying this while asleep. Now your real nightmare begins. Is Jacques gonna get the final hit in after this? Hey, that is a freaky background. He is. Quadra attack, okay. What, he gets 4 attacks per turn? Really? Don't heal. Oh no, we have a bot. Okay, that's the kind of healing thing I have a problem with. Because, like, and he heals 600 on top of that. Okay, Lazarus is still asleep. Apocalypse B. You couldn't have thought of a better name for that? I guess turn the Apocalypse over to side B. We gotta wake Lazarus up. That lasts 2 more turns. Oh, wait, no, we do have something that removes status ailments. Huh. Should I use it here? I feel like I should heal Jacques instead. Although, Lazarus is the best healer. I'll push my luck. If he has that move that, like, sucks health from all party members, maybe it'd be better to have only 4 characters alive for this. Like, Jacques is, like, objectively the least useful of the party. I'm sorry, did he hit, like, 6 times there? Like, he can get regen off, and actually, you know, if I'm gonna expect him to die, I might as well just get his regen off one more time just to refresh it. So let's use that. Also, this music sounds really familiar. Call me crazy, this almost sounds like it's from a movie. Which might get the video content ID'd. I hope it doesn't, but... Knowing this game, it's probably from one of the RPG Maker DLCs. Oh no. Please kill Jacques. No, it missed him. Okay. Ah. Alright, alright. Honestly, these do more than that does. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep using these. Although, actually, for you, I'll set up Contract of Revival on the important party members, which is basically everyone but Jacques. Oh, I should have healed that turn. Maybe I don't need to heal anymore. Hemodynamics is gonna run out soon. Lazarus is also important. Oh, the dev also told me something about the final boss in this game. Apparently, the final boss's health, I think it was, is dependent on how many of the runestones you manage to get. Like, you know those ones we got for every time we beat a sentinel? Apparently, the more of those you have, the more subtly difficult this fight gets, which is kind of cool, honestly. I mean, if you're doing those fights, you're probably up for, like, a challenge anyway, so it makes sense. You told me that you could also, like, toggle this somehow, and I suggested maybe I could do it twice. Once as, like, a regular fight, and then once training at, like, a super boss, and he goes, "Now, they're not that much different," and I figured with... Okay. I'll just do the fight once. Because overall, I'm assuming this is the harder version. We're good on buffs now. He got 12 attacks this turn. Oh, okay, here's the real problem move. I think it's time to set this back up. Because Meditate, like, that does actually scale with the power of that move. Oh, I won't be able to set up regen again now. We're almost done with this fight anyway, though, so maybe it won't be a big problem. Now I kind of wonder if he has a third form. Huh, that was not that bad, honestly. We did it. The monster energies are disappearing. No more humans need to enter this horrible dimension. No more humans need to be driven crazy by monster energies. Peace can finally return. No more hostile monster energies. The human-monster balance is finally restored. What's going to happen now? We may spend an eternity here, though, in exchange for the peace in our world. It's been quite a journey. The monster dimension. It's crumbling. Oh, whoa. That's kind of cool. Oh, I like this song a lot, too. Ugh. We're back. Lazarus. Clothing, you're safe. If we're here, the monster dimension was destroyed. That's right, you were sent back here through the beam of light. We were so worried. Everyone's here. We did it, Lazarus. It's finally over. The monster dimension disappeared. No more monster energies ruining our peace now. Does that mean the monsters are gone from this dimension now, too? The Imperial has been exposed. They are reforming the organization to set things right. Things are back to normal now. Everyone, let's return. The monster dimension was destroyed, the hostile monster energies disappeared, and dissipated, and the balance between monsters and humans were restored. Chief Skelegist is gone, the Imperial went through major restructuring, and our heroes returned to their normal lives. Wasn't Lazarus's quote-unquote normal life working for the Imperial, though? What's he gonna do now? Oh, he's the president or something now. Welcome back, Lazarus. My job has been so tough without you. I never expect to be back here, Cloven. Where's Cloven? I'm glad the Imperial Corporation has reformed and allowed me to come back. As long as we're doing good, research is where I've always belonged. Oh, every character gets their own cutscene? I'm gonna be honest, I kinda completely forgot what Eldred's plot even is. I can't wait to meet my husband. I'll need your help, Eldred. As agreed, I'll be your bodyguard on your trip to White Rest. Let's set off. Then again, like, the characters in this game, like... I don't say this to sound, like, rude or anything, but, like... The characters, like, aren't really, like, the big selling point of this game. They all have kind of, like, basic plots, but given how many there are, it's kind of impressive just the fact that each of them have a bit at all to me. Rubia, 2 more bottles of beer. Oh, right, she's a bartender. I completely forgot about that. Just a minute. We might need to increase our beer stock at this rate. Jeanette, take a seat. Rubia, Briley, Riley? Briley? We finally get to chat. Monsters exist to... Oh, wait, it even does this for characters who are in our party briefly? Okay. Monsters exist to build the bonds in humans. We should always maintain this balance. If we lose our sanity to become monsters ourselves, humans will lose existence. The dev told me that this is actually the only character in the game that gets a group heal, which I guess makes sense because she is the priest. Just, my god, it took a while for her to get her healing spells. Let us all thank God for our peace and his goodwill. Also, if you're basing the religion system off of Christianity, I think his needs to be capitalized there. I think that's how it works. Fodovar, please lead the Imperials. Oh, he was never in our party, though. The dev told me this guy is actually kind of cool in combat. Kind of sad I didn't get to use him. I'm not really sure if I can take over as chief. Skelegist's waves weren't human, Fudbar. You commanded your troops as the front tanker and protected your troops as your priority. We need you to guide the right to philosophy. Everyone has confidence in me. I will accept this honor, then. We need to lead our defenses to for the right cause. Who are you again? Oh, you're that archer girl that I didn't really like using. Should I go to the swamp for hunting today? Hope I get some good catch today. 2 lines? That's all she got. Okay. I think I used you incredibly... Oh, you're the person who could see secret passages, I think. Someone spotted a unique equipment treasure in our cave. Boss. I'll look out for any strong party members to join you. Awesome. I think I used her for 1 dungeon. I remember using you very briefly too. When you want to use magic, you not only need to channel your raw energy, you must picture out the skill in your mind as well. I'll demonstrate now. Yeah, I always like when RPGs go into, like, how you cast magic, because that's kind of fun to me. That's impressive, Puriel. I think she was a black mage. I don't really remember a lot of these characters, honestly, because it just took me so long to finish this game. Because, my god, like, what is this, like the 27th part? 26? This is a bit longer than I expected it to be. I've gathered you soldiers today for one thing. I forgot her name, but I remember liking some of her skills. We're going to drink to our heart's content. Woohoo! Oh, and Dandy. You go back to the forest? You were stuck here for like 100 years or something. I've come to really enjoy brawling with monsters now. I could just train like this all day. Don't get lost again and trapped here. Like, Skyla, we can finally travel like you've always wanted to now. It's been hard on you. Let's make good use of your airship then. I want to see what the Colosseum in Tayunya is like. It sounds like an exciting place to watch people battle it with our monsters. Alright, we're setting off now. Yes. My new body supplement can finally improve people's health and immunity. It feels a little odd taking over Solomon's laboratory, but it's so well equipped. Lazarus, our new staff has arrived. Oh, I'm interested to meet her. She's quite smart and enthusiastic about research work. Come in here, Heloisa? I don't remember her. Was she a party member I could have gotten but didn't? Greetings, sir. Please assign me my first research task. Hi, Heloisa. Cloven previously told me you had a lot of research ideas. Why don't you brainstorm them with me and we can pick your first project? I get the opportunity to develop my research idea? Awesome. Your achievements. Okay, here we go. What's the damage? Yep, got him to the level cap. I gotta level my characters to the level cap. Oh, it just says our stats? Okay. I was expecting, like, achievements or something. Like PlayStation trophies or whatever. Oh goodness, this is like when you beat a Pokemon game and it just shows you your whole party. Is this a good time to talk about my final thoughts on the game? Also, I did not expect Dandy's magical attack to be that high. Okay, so, like, final thoughts. Overall, like, I really quite liked this game quite a bit. I found it incredibly ambitious, and I respect it a lot for that. Like, a fully fleshed out, realized world with, like, a ton of party members, and, like, a full-fledged story. And keep in mind, this is only one of the characters you can play as, too. Like, I apparently picked the hard mode, but, like, there are, like, 5 other characters, and I think they were, like, other party members you could have. Congratulations on completing this game. And thank you. The end. No credits? Oh, wait, no, they're right here. There we go. I guess I'll scroll through this as I, Oh, these are all of the, That's all of the on-flight. Oh, that's kind of cool how you list all of the scripts this way. I don't think I've seen it done like that before, but yeah, it is elegant, like they're all just there. Other plugins that made the game possible. EXP tables. Placeholder message faces. Huh. So overall, I enjoyed this game quite a bit. I do have some problems with it, though. I have two, I have, fantasy name generators, huh. I have, like, 2 big problems with this game, in my opinion. The first one is, I really wish multiple party members was treated a bit more elegantly. Like, when you want someone to join your party, you have to remove another party member and then put that other person in, and, like, it just removes all of their equipment to the void, basically. And I don't remember, I don't think I tested this, so I don't know if you can or cannot get that party member back, or if they, like, reset levels or something. I really wish that was handled a lot better. Maybe all of the party members could just join your party at once, and you could just, like, you know, swap them in out and fly like you want, whenever you want. I don't think that would break the game that badly, honestly, in terms of balance. And there are plugins that would allow you to do that. Like, heck, I know there's a Yawn Flight plugin that lets you do that. It's like one of my favorite plugins from the developer. This would also fix the problem where, like, oh, I want to use the airship. I guess I objectively, non-negotiably need this one party member in my team for the whole game. Like, that's a little annoying to me. Because it makes it so if I do want to replay this one day, I'm going to have to, like, use that one party member and, like, not really bother experimenting at all. Like, it gives the impression that some party members are more important than others, and I don't think that's what you want in a game like this. My other issue is I really did not like the bosses. So many of them had very similar strategies. I felt too many had, like, the ability to just heal themselves to full health very easily. I would recommend, like, giving a bunch of bosses, like, giving them a do-over and, like, giving them different strategies, like, maybe different sorts of elements. There's a lot you can do with the fights, because I like the idea of, like, the 5 Sentinels. I like the idea of, like, there being mini missions all over the place. Those are my 2 biggest problems, honestly. Other than that, though, I was kind of blown away by this game, just by how big it was, how ambitious it was. Like, this is... I kind of wonder how long this took to make, actually. I most certainly did not expect a full-length RPG in this, in a open-world one at that, which is also very impressive. I'm kind of curious about one thing, though. I just want to, like, remind myself who the 5 party members are. Yeah, Eldridge... Oh goodness, Rubia was a main party member? She might as well have been the main party member of my playthrough. That counter strategy I used way too much, honestly. Yeah, so all 4 of the... I didn't use Candle for, like, the whole playthrough, but the other 3 I used until endgame. That's kind of cool. Well, yeah, there we are. That was Willistoria. And I'll see you folks next time. And thanks a lot, developer, for letting me try this one. This was a lot of fun. So until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.